In a small-town library, one camera sparks a showdown. A super mayor's team says no. The Constitution says yes. Officers step in. Will they protect our right to record or shut it down? Stay with me, because what happens next says everything about power, privacy, and your freedom.
Excuse me?
That's the director's office.
Oh, I saw the sign right here, director's office. Yeah, I saw it.
No, you don't get to take pictures in here.
I was just taking some pictures from the door. I didn't go inside.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do that.
Interesting. You all seem to take a lot of pictures and video of everyone in the library. So you all take a lot of pictures and video of people in the library.
So that's what I'm supposed to do.
You can't take pictures of people in here either. Even for minors, you can't take pictures of minors or anything.
Where are
like
there
that.
minors here?
But I'm saying, but you can't take my picture without my permission either.
Who says that?
I don't want to be on your video.
So why are you talking to me then?
So I'm just saying, but this is a public space. But you
But
can't
does,
take,
but
you can't-
realistically,
you can't
does it
put
make
any of
sense?
us in here.
Does it make sense to not want to be recorded and then come up to the man that's recording, obviously recording? Does that make
What
any
I'm saying
sense?
to you is that I'm letting you know that if there are minors running around, you can't take pictures of them.
Well, my goal, my objective is not to record any minors. That's
I
not what
don't
I'm
know
trying
that.
to do.
All
I'm telling you
is
that.
I know that. You told me that now.
Right.
But
So-
I'm telling you, we protect the minors in here. So if you
Sure,
have
there's-
children coming through, I'm just letting you know, please don't take pictures of a minor.
That's not my goal or my objective at
I don't know
all.
what your goal is.
I just told you my goal, ma'am.
I am not a mind reader. I didn't know what your goal is.
I understand you're not a mind reader. That's why I'm saying I'm making it very clear that that is not my objective here today.
But even taking pictures of people who don't want to be in your pictures is, we ask permission to take pictures of people.
Why are you taking pictures of the library?
Oh, I'm just investigating something. That's all. I'm investigating a story that I'm working on for
What, in Dalton?
the village of Dalton, yeah.
He said he's investigating something. He's taking.
Yeah, I'm just investigating. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm investigating. So that's why I'm here.
You supposed to be investigating this library?
Huh? Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
So why would you investigate us?
Why? No, there's a lot of reasons why. I can't really divulge the specifics at this time because it
But
would.
shouldn't you should have gotten permission before you start doing that?
Who would I get permission from?
The director, interim director?
I'm the interim director. You would need permission to videotape because people are here. Individuals from the community are here using the computers, and they're not giving you permission to videotape them.
Well, you haven't spoken to them, so you don't know that. But I would just say,
doesn't matter.
you are. So you don't know. You're saying something you don't know. You don't know if they're giving me. You're saying something you don't know. You don't know if they gave me permission or not. Number one, and number
Excuse me,
two,
sir.
are you the?
Please.
What is your name?
My name is Lily Bird, and I'm the interim director. This is Trustee Danny Fields, and you
Hey,
do
how
not
are you?
have, if you're in the library, videotaping everyone.
Right.
When we videotape, when we take
Do you ask me
pictures,
for permission?
We ask for people permission.
We
We
did
let
not.
them know immediately before the program begins.
Right.
We have a disclaimer on our site. If you
I
want
can
to
see the video cameras right there on the screen that are recording me at all
That's
times.
for security in the building. This is not for. This is security in the building, and this is for our policy. This is not. Do you have a policy?
She's taking pictures of video of me right
Do you
now.
have a policy? She's taking pictures because we're going to call the police.
You can do that.
Do you have a policy that says that you are allowed to videotape?
I do.
Within? You
Look,
do?
everybody's
Let's see it.
taking a picture of me.
Let's see it. Yes, because you are not listening and you are violating. our
Everybody's taking a
policies.
picture of me.
Pull up our policy. Where's our policy?
I would love to see your policy. Sure,
Give
no
my
problem.
patron behavior policy and call the police, please. Call the police. Where are you from exactly?
Where does
What
that matter?
company? I need to know where you're from. Are you coming from a business?
I told you I'm an
agency?
independent journalist.
You're an independent journalist. You did not call me.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You need to call me to make an appointment to come into my library.
Not your library.
And come in and to do this.
Don't need to call you, and it's not your library.
Well, then you need to leave. Okay, so use of electronic equipment, that's for phones, but also engaging in behavior that is reasonably reasonable library user would find to be disruptive, harassing, threatening, or nature of library users or staff, including prolonged staring, intent to annoy,
So you think I'm engaging in that behavior?
and intentionally behaving. Well, how do you think you're coming off to me?
You're the one that
Way
came.
you're communicating.
No, no,
I
you
came
came.
and I said, hi, what's going on?
And I said hi, and
Yeah.
I told you I'm an independent journalist, and I told you that I don't need your permission to do.
Immediately you
to
started
record.
saying, immediately you give me that. Boom, I don't need you don't come to me and speak to me in a way that I can communicate calmly and effectively with
Well,
you.
ma'am,
Immediately
if somebody's
you
telling
say,
you what they
no.
need to do,
immediately you say
just telling
to
you that I
me,
don't.
I don't need to. Oh, excuse
Because
me.
I don't. I was
didn't
just
do
telling you a
that. I was
fact.
simply coming to you and asking you.
I was just telling you a fact, ma'am. That's all.
Well, your fact came off really kind of harsh. Okay.
I think it came off
And-
kind of harsh when you tell me that I need to ask you for permission to film
the
inside of your
library
library.
director.
You're the interim library director.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm in
It wouldn't matter.
charge
You're right. It doesn't matter if
here.
it's your interim or the permanent. It doesn't matter. You're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I'm in
matter.
charge
Either
here.
way, they don't need
Anyone.
to
I have facilities.
get your permission.
I have all the community workers in here, outside in the community who come here. TCA, everyone comes here. Age Options, they contact me first to make an appointment to come in.
That
When the news people come, when FEMA comes, when DMV from the
And they all
Secretary
ask you
of
for
State.
permission? Permission to
Absolutely,
record?
because programs have to go through me.
right. So
And
they
anyone
they
coming
chose
in.
to ask you for
And
permission,
people
ma'am.
who- They just wouldn't walk up in here. We wouldn't be prepared for that, and we wouldn't have a space. You're coming in and violating people's privacy. People are pulling up information on the computers.
You're violating
I mean-
people's privacy by recording them.
But people know we have cameras. It's very
Everybody
visible.
knows that I have
They're aware
cameras.
that
I'm
they have
very
cameras.
visible that I have
They
a
don't know
camera.
you.
But
You're
I'm
walking
very
in
visible
off
that
the
I have a
street.
camera.
You're walking in. We don't know you from Adam, Jake, John. You come in with a camera and you start filming everyone.
Well, I'm
That
filming
is
the library, and
unacceptable.
it's not acceptable.
It's unacceptable.
To you, it might be,
here.
ma'am. It might be
You
to
are
you.
not following any rules or regulations for this library. You are disrupting it.
I would argue that you and your employees here are
Okay,
disrupting
I'm
the
done.
library.
I'm done. Did you call? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go get, I don't know if you're a patron or not, but you need to leave.
Do you see how it's a little hypocritical that you're trying to remove me from a building for filming when your own employees are filming?
Do you know, they film because you're filming. That's when they started filming. Because
Okay.
we were told.
Well, no,
by
the
our-
filming started as soon as
No.
I walked in the door.
No, it did not.
It did
I was
because
the only one talking to you.
no.
It
I'm
did
talking
not.
about the cameras that are here from the public.
Inside the Dalton Public Library, the clash heats up. Staff say the camera violates privacy. The journalist pushes back. This is a public space, he argues, and the law is on his side. Police arrive, listening carefully. The officers remind everyone, cameras already line the walls, and in public there's no expectation of privacy. But the real question, will they back the mayor's anti-transparency stance or stand firm for the Constitution?
Library
If you walk into a bank, they have what? Cameras.
cameras, correct?
If you walk into a grocery store, they have what?
Cameras.
Are you going to go up to them and say, hey, you can't film me because you have cameras on me?
You know why I wouldn't do that?
Would
I would
you do
never.
that?
I would never do that. You know why?
Why?
Because I would be in public. I'm choosing to be in public, so
This
I know
is
that
a
there's.
public place.
I know that. So I'm choosing to be in public. Let me make my point. I'm choosing to be in public, just like everybody here, including yourself, did. You chose to be in public today,
I work here.
right? So you
This
chose
is
this
my
job,
responsibility.
right, ma'am? And you chose to be in public, so that way there's no. I would never complain about cameras. I'm not complaining about your cameras in here.
You are.
I am
You're
pointing
just
out the
saying- you just
hypocrisy.
said it. Didn't
No,
you
ma'am.
just say it?
Yes, I'm pointing out the hypocrisy that your cameras are allowed, and I don't need permission to record me or anybody else, minors
Again,
included.
let me bring it back
But
to that scenario.
my
Would
camera-
you walk into the store?
No, I
and
said
walk
no, I would
around
never.
Videotaping everything, and if they
I
said,
would-
"Sir, what are you doing?" and they said, you said, "Oh, you can't stop me. I'm videotaping."
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in a bank or a grocery store because those are private establishments and they're
you said
able
they
to
were
make.
public. You're
Well, no,
mixing
they're
your words.
no, ma'am. It's public, but it's also.
It's
Hey, how are you,
to-
sir?
What's
Good.
going on?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Grano, 128.
Officer Grano. Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm Lily Bird. I'm the interim director here. This is Lisa Muswega, my business office manager. We have our trustee in here. This gentleman walked into the library.
How dare
took
I.
out his camera and just started filming people.
The difference is
We asked him, please, could you
you don't release
not do
anybody's
this?
images without their permission.
Okay, because
He
he
released
didn't
it.
get
He could've released
permission.
ours
We
without
have people on computers, and when I approached him and asked him, what is he doing and why is he
That's an
filming?
unfair narrative.
He said, "You
I'm an
can't
independent
stop me."
journalist.
No, what did you say? Go ahead. I'm an independent
No, you said why
journalist.
didn't I get your permission? I said I don't need it. And then I told you I'm an
If you're
independent
gonna
journalist
release
working
it,
on a
you have
story.
to have our permission.
I don't,
Because
ma'am.
we don't release anybody's
Incorrect.
Can I ask
permission.
you, what, you said you're an independent?
Yeah, I'm working on a
journalist.
story. I'm investigating the village of Dalton.
Okay, I
And
mean,
he did not
is there
come to
any
me.
reason you picked the library specifically?
Right, so I
Anything
can't get
like
really
that?
into the specifics of my story because it hasn't been published yet. It would compromise the story, but I'm just here, I just told you, my name is Sean. You properly identified yourself to me. My name is Sean. I am an independent journalist, and I am investigating the village of Dalton in all government areas of
Okay.
Dalton.
I mean, have you gotten enough footage here that you need to, that you would be able to leave and let these people get back to their day?
No, I'm not finished with. They immediately, as soon as I walked in, they, told me, you can't record in here. You're violating people's privacy. You need. The director said I need their permission, and et cetera, et cetera.
When I get journalists
So my
who want to come here,
investigating
they
has been
call
halted.
or they email me
Hey, sir, how are
and
you?
ask if they can come in and do a report.
That's them being polite and trying to go about it the right, like, to just be polite. But in this aspect, this is a public building. He does have the right to record if he would like, unless there's anything posted saying no recording on inside the building or something like that, unless you have signs posted. He is within his legal right to record. Yes, I understand people don't want everybody in their business recording them and everything, but as a public citizen, he does have the right to record. Unless he's causing some type of disturbance where he's making it so other people can't do what they want to do, he has every right to be here.
But if he's recording my image and I don't want him to record it,
Yes.
do I have a right to say no?
And our patrons.
I have a right to not be shown if you don't want. If he's gonna post this on YouTube, I don't want to hear your video. People on his
You can. You're in a public area. If you don't want to be recorded, you just
So what
walk
about
away.
minors?
want to be in his video.
Minors are the same thing. They're in public. Unless
I made it,
he's recording
officers. I
them.
wanted to make it very clear. When they brought up minors, I said, that's why I'm not in the minor section of the library. My intention is not to record minors. That is not what I'm here to do.
Unless he's recording minors doing something inappropriate or against the law, again, it's legal to record in any public areas.
Quick question, you guys have cameras all over the place recording, right?
Yes.
We do.
Okay.
because
But we don't
it's in our
release any of
policy
them.
and
Okay.
We don't release any.
They're public record.
We don't release. There's no public record
So
because they
this
get
is not
erased out.
Absolutely.
We don't release it. It's for safety reasons. We have the police coming and looking at our cameras sometimes.
Yeah, I understand. I trust me. I don't like being recorded when I'm out handling my
I got
business
you.
on my day-to-day either. But from a law standpoint, he's not doing anything illegal. He's not intentionally going about and disturbing your day, like getting in your face, messing up your work while you're doing it or anything like that. So he has the legal right to be here and record if he would like.
And if the patrons don't want to be recorded, that's okay too.
If they tell him
They're in a
don't
public
record,
area.
but if they tell him don't record me, then he needs to move away from them. Yes.
No. He can
They're in
record
public,
as
man,
much
but
as
I
he
would
wants. It's
commit
up
to you
them.
that my intention here is not to get in anybody's face or record anybody that doesn't want to be recorded. You came up to me, everybody came up to me. If a patron of the library, you're a public servant, but if a patron of the library said, hey, I don't want to be recorded, I'm not just going to sit there and record them. That's not what I'm here. I'm here investigating the village of Dalton. As you know, there's a lot of controversy with the village of Dalton. Hey, sir, I just didn't get your name and badge number, if I may.
Officer DeVries 121.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
From a law standpoint, we can ask him if he would be willing to leave, but we can't make him leave or anything like that. All right?
Okay. All right.
Again, ma'am, I'm not trying to start any problems.
What the police officers have said. So, okay. This is what you're saying. And this is
Yeah, I'm not going to be here all day, sir.
Yeah, just try to be respectful.
Yeah, right. No, have I been respectful since you got here? This is how I've acted since before you got here, sir. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody at all. I'm just trying to stand up for my rights, investigate. As you know, the village of Dalton is under high scrutiny in the media. your department, the mayor, etc. So I'm just here investigating those matters here.
All right. Well,
That's all.
Yeah, like I said, just try and be respectful. If somebody doesn't
course,
want
I'm
you
always respectful,
recording,
sir.
I understand you do have the right, but
Right. No, I don't want to, again.
common courtesy type stuff. All right.
Right, sir. Gotcha. No problem.
Have a
No
nice
problem.
day.
Thank you.
You too, sir.
Let me shout myself out. Follow me, Drea Snow. Follow me on Instagram. I am a tree maker. Drea Snow, DREASNOW.
There you go. That's how you use it. There you go. Very smart.
Post me on YouTube anyway. I might as well get famous.
Very smart. There you go. Promotion.
Thank you so much. This day and age is so crazy.
So you're a trustee of the Village of Dalton?
Yeah. No, not the village.
Oh, just the
library.
Oh, just the library. Okay, gotcha.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, sir? Good. Do you know when the next public meeting is for the Village of Dalton?
To be honest, nah.
You don't? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll figure it out online somehow. I'm surprised the mayor doesn't have a picture of herself here in the public library, as we've seen in all the other Village of Dalton videos. There's a picture of Mayor Tiffany Henyard everywhere.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, guys. You guys stay safe out there, all right? Definitely not a walk of shame by these officers.
As we wrap up here in Dalton, Illinois, let's be crystal clear about what just happened. A simple camera in a public library turned into a battle of principles. Staff argued about privacy, about rules, about minors. But the truth is simple. In a public space, we all have the constitutional right to record. That's not opinion. That's the law. When police arrived, they could have escalated. They could have tried to back the mayor's so-called anti-transparency stance. But they didn't. Instead, they upheld their oath, reminding everyone that the same cameras used by government every day are no different than the one in a citizen's hand. And that matters because our rights don't disappear when authority feels uncomfortable. Now, let's not forget the bigger picture. Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor, has been under scrutiny, with investigations swirling and controversy mounting. Transparency is exactly what this community needs. Yet when a citizen journalist shows up to peacefully film, the instinct was to shut it down. That's not how freedom works. This wasn't about disturbing the peace. This wasn't about minors or library policy. This was about whether our government respects the First Amendment. Today, the officers made the right call. But the resistance we saw inside proves we have to stay vigilant. Rights are only protected if we use them. So, what do you think? Should public employees be able to deny filming in taxpayer-funded buildings? Or do you believe the Constitution has no exceptions when it comes to transparency? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, stay safe, stay informed, and never be afraid to peacefully stand up for your rights. Because if we don't, who will? Until next time, God bless. And I'll see you in the next video.